And we are back at Up North at 4 for another week of Northwoods Living with Kristen of White Arrows Home in Minocqua. Thank you, Kristen, for coming on this week and sharing your beautiful ideas with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Of course, Kristen, it's always a pleasure. You bring in great creativity, ideas, and tips for your home and cabin life all the time. So this week, what do we have here?
This week I'm talking about little ways to elevate your home decor. So these are things I love to encourage people to feel more at home and special in their own spaces, and also to welcome in guests and friends and family so that they can feel welcome there as well. So these are just simple little things. Lots of them are DIYs, and many of them are things that are not very expensive to make a big up in your decor. So one of the things is, if you have all the little games in your house, instead of like having them just on a shelf, you can throw them in a little basket. And what I love to say is keep them out where people see them, because then they're going to go and grab the game if they're sitting around. It encourages you to make connections with more people to have things where you can see them. So if they're in a beautiful container, then that really helps it look beautiful and meant to be out all the time. I also love using wood slices, especially in the North Woods. We love to bring that nature in. And wood slices, whether you do them yourself with a tree from your yard, or you buy them at a hobby shop or home decor store, just setting those underneath anything in your kitchen, on the coffee table, when you're entertaining, it just elevates things so simply. And it adds a little of the North Woods decor too. So you can have the wood slices for many different things. I love using vintage containers. It could be anything, like a thermos.
Oh, okay.
Take the lid off and use them as vases in your home.
Oh, that's neat.
So you can just throw faux flowers or real flowers that you pick up at the farmer's market or the grocery store and add those in all the time. If you have a vintage piece that you're not sure about it being protected, then use a mason jar and then put the mason jar of water and flowers inside that
I like
item.
that. So you can create as a vase.
Exactly.
And then you can also drink out of it as well.
Right? Yep. One thing too I love to do is, instead of just having a Kleenex box out on the counter in the bathroom, you know, it looks like this. Take the Kleenex out of the box, open it up, take them out, and put them in a pot or vase.
Oh.
So you stuff them inside, and then they just pull right out. And it just looks so much prettier on your counter to have the Kleenex coming out of a pot rather than just a box that doesn't match anything.
I like that.
So simple to do.
Yeah, very clean, very
exactly.
nice.
You can also take your toilet paper rolls and you can wrap them seasonally or to match your home decor inside paper napkins. So take a favorite set of paper napkins, and all you have to do is lay 2 of them out and roll it up and tuck them in, and you'll end up with them looking really, really pretty as they set out ready for the person to take another one.
That's probably my first time ever seeing something like that.
It's a very simple way.
Okay.
Another thing we love to do, I talk a lot about adding lamp light. Now, a lot of us have homes where a place we might want to have a lamp, or outside somewhere you can't have a plug to plug it into. So nowadays, you can get rechargeable lights, and they can turn on and just go inside. It's hard to see that it's lit up here through, but it is lit up so that you could have a lamp anywhere you want to, and it can be turned on and off with a remote control. So an easy way to have a rechargeable light anywhere. I also, this is one of my favorite things, is adding special things in your bathroom. Somewhere that lets you feel like you have a spa, you have a little retreat. And I love to use this waterproof lamp in the shower. So it turns on, and then you can dim the lights in your bathroom, and it just is so peaceful. So lots of ways to add lamp light anywhere in your home. Adding things inside little glass jars, you can find these in home decor stores or even dollar stores, and add your Q-tips, your cotton balls and things into little glass jars on your counter so that things just aren't sitting out in their original packaging, and it just looks very elevated and beautiful.
And then, of course, you have another one for that, and then also the tooth. Oh, yeah, hers and his.
I have a his and hers. I love thrifting, and I found his and hers mugs. So you can set your toothbrush and your toothpaste inside a mug or some other container, a vase, and make the things that are sitting out look beautiful. Another thing I love to do is make magnets pretty. So I You may have your grandmother's brooches or love to find them in a thrift store, of antique shop, and you can take magnets that you just get at a hobby store and put them on the back of brooches or little frames, little pieces of artwork, and then use these as magnets on your fridge instead of just plain old magnets. So you can make your own.
I love that.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, so you can attach a magnet to anything special and make it a great magnet on your fridge.
Okay. And then we have one more thing.
Yeah, we have one of the DIYs I love to do are napkin rings. And being on lakes, I love taking rope, so nautical rope, and you can make your own napkin rings and try to use beautiful napkins more often inside a ring. So you can just get these at hobby shops and then go round and round with the rope, glue gun it together, and then you have a beautiful way to set your plate with napkin rings that you've made yourself.
For the holidays.
Yes.
Okay, well, Kristen, thank you so much. Awesome ideas this week. Where can people find you for more tips and ideas?
Yep, you can come to White Arrows Home in Minocqua. We're right on Highway 51. You can also follow me online, Instagram, Facebook, at White Arrows Home, and I link to many of the things I talk about.
I love that. Well, thank you so much, Kristen.
Thanks for having me.
Coming up, we'll be doing our new series, Say What, after this break.